How prepared are you to protect your home in a crisis? It's a question that's more relevant today than ever before. As we navigate through these unpredictable times, the concept of home defense has become an increasingly important discussion. And not just for those living in crime-prone areas, but for every homeowner who values the safety of their family and property. We live in a world where risks are ever present and come in various forms. From the threat of burglaries that could strike at any hour, to the potential of assaults that could shatter the peace of a quiet neighborhood. But the danger doesn't stop there. More and more, we see the unsettling rise of riots, the unsettling chaos that can erupt in the streets, reaching right to our doorsteps. It's a world where the sanctity of our homes can be violated without warning, where the tranquility that we've worked so hard to establish can be uprooted in a matter of minutes. It's a reality that can seem daunting, even overwhelming, but it's a reality that we must face. Now you might be wondering, why is this happening? Why does it seem like the world is becoming more dangerous? The truth is, the world has always had its share of dangers. It's just that in today's interconnected society, we are more aware of these threats than ever before. And with this awareness comes a stark realization. The traditional locks and alarms are no longer enough. This is not about spreading fear or paranoia. Rather, it's about acknowledging that we live in an uncertain world, and that we must take proactive steps to ensure the safety of our homes. It's about understanding that home defense is not just about physical barriers, but also about strategic planning, quick thinking, and adaptability. So, where do we start? How can we arm ourselves with the knowledge and skills needed to protect our homes? The answer lies in a comprehensive approach that goes beyond the conventional, that equips us with the tools to anticipate, prepare for, and effectively respond to potential threats. In such a world, it's time to arm yourself with the knowledge and skills to protect your home. It's time to look beyond the traditional, to embrace an approach that is as dynamic and adaptable as the world we live in. It's time to take control of your home defense. Born from a crisis, the Guerrilla Home Defense Guide is more than just a book. It's a lifesaver. Its inception can be traced back to a harrowing incident that unfolded in the quiet suburban life of its author, Frank Green. Picture this: a peaceful home in the heartland of America, suddenly invaded by ominous intruders. It was a situation that no one should ever have to face, yet it was a reality for Frank. In the midst of this terrifying ordeal, a beacon of hope emerged in the form of a neighbor. But this was no ordinary neighbor. This was a man who had honed his skills in the harshest of environments, a former covert operative with a wealth of knowledge in defense and survival. His swift intervention and clandestine wisdom neutralized the threat, turning a potential catastrophe into a moment of revelation. This incident became a turning point for Frank. He realized that traditional security measures were not enough to safeguard his home and loved ones. Inspired by his neighbor's prowess and guided by his expertise, Frank embarked on a mission to create a comprehensive guide that would arm homeowners with the knowledge and skills to protect their sanctuaries. Together, Frank and his neighbor Richard combined their experiences and insights, creating a unique blend of conventional defense strategies and covert operative tactics. This wasn't just about installing the best security systems or fortifying physical defenses. It was about fostering a mindset of resilience, resourcefulness, and readiness, a mindset that could outmaneuver threats and exploit vulnerabilities. And so, with a shared vision and a common purpose, they forged a manual that is as much about empowerment as it is about protection. This was not a project born out of mere speculation or theoretical knowledge. It was conceived in the crucible of a real-life crisis, refined in the furnace of practical wisdom, and perfected in the hands of those who had faced adversity and triumphed. From this alliance, the Guerrilla Home Defense Guide was born, a testament to resilience forged in the crucible of adversity. So, what sets the Guerrilla Home Defense Guide apart from conventional security measures, you might ask? Well, it's the principle of asymmetrical warfare that distinguishes this guide from the rest. Now, if you're scratching your head wondering what asymmetrical warfare is, let's break it down. Traditionally, we think of warfare as a clash of two equally matched forces. But in asymmetrical warfare, victory doesn't necessarily go to the bigger, stronger side. Instead, it's about being smarter, quicker, and more resourceful. It's about the smaller, nimble force leveraging its unique advantages to outmaneuver and overcome a larger, seemingly superior adversary. And that's exactly what the Guerrilla Home Defense Guide teaches you to do. It's not about outfitting your home with the most expensive, state-of-the-art security systems. It's about equipping you with the skills and strategies to exploit vulnerabilities and outmaneuver threats with precision and finesse. Imagine being able to spot potential weaknesses in your home's defenses, the ones that a would-be intruder might use to gain entry. The guide empowers you to turn those weaknesses into strengths, to set traps and lay ambushes that will catch any intruder off guard. Imagine being able to anticipate the moves of an assailant, to outthink them and stay one step ahead. The guide teaches you to think like your adversary, to predict their actions and devise counter-strategies that will leave them floundering. And it's not just about defending against human threats. The guide also prepares you for natural disasters and societal upheavals, arming you with the knowledge and skills to navigate these crises and keep your loved ones safe. This unconventional approach to home defense is about more than just physical security. It's about psychological empowerment. It's about knowing that you're not a helpless victim, but a resourceful defender. It's about reclaiming your peace of mind in an increasingly uncertain world. With the Guerrilla Home Defense Guide, you'll be primed to confront any challenge head-on, emerging unscathed and victorious. You may be wondering, why should you invest in the Guerrilla Home Defense Guide? Well, the answer lies in its comprehensive approach to home defense. This guide doesn't merely provide strategies, it offers a complete survival toolkit. With your purchase, you'll gain access to an array of supplementary resources designed to bolster your survival skills. These bonus ebooks cover vital topics like water purification, food stockpiling, and alternative energy sources. Such knowledge could be the determining factor between despair and survival in a crisis situation. Beyond practical strategies, the Guerrilla Home Defense Guide also provides an invaluable mindset. It instills a sense of resilience, adaptability, and resourcefulness. These qualities, often overlooked, are just as critical as physical defenses. They can make all the difference when faced with an unexpected threat. But perhaps the most compelling reason to invest in the Guerrilla Home Defense Guide is its affordability. For a one-time payment of just $39, you'll receive a wealth of knowledge that could safeguard your home and loved ones. Think of it as an investment in your family's safety and security. And with a generous 60-day refund policy, your investment is virtually risk-free. If you're not satisfied with the guide, you can request a full refund within 2 months of purchase. Remember, in an unpredictable world, proactive defense is not just an option, it's a necessity. The Guerrilla Home Defense Guide offers you the tools and knowledge to protect what matters most. So why wait until chaos knocks on your door? Equip yourself with the means to guard your home and maintain peace of mind, even amidst adversity. In a world fraught with uncertainty, proactive defense is paramount. Invest in the Guerrilla Home Defense Guide and reclaim your peace of mind today.